Hello, hello, my darlings. Hope you can see me well. Hope you can hear me well. Hope the connection is A-OK. Welcome to today's live session, where, as usual, I answer your questions live using tarot and oracle decks. Let me know if you can hear me well, if you can see me well, if the connection is A-OK. And starting us off today is my amazing liquid sunlight. Let's go ahead and take a look. You know what? I had no doubt that the AR is going to come back. Just knew it. But let's see how are things with Carlos. Is he still with her? Thoughts and feelings towards you. Is he still with this girly? Dark. A lot of closing off energetically. There's a lot of energy that's coming through that talks about lack of progression, choices. He's more worried about the money than anything and anybody else at this particular moment. He's more worried about other things. So to be honest with you, when we're talking about, I want to say relationships as a whole, it does feel he's, all right, hold on. I will put it all together because there's this energy of closing off. There's this energy of disagreements between them. So again, it kind of feels like she is more together with him than he is with her. Because for him, he's still looking, you know? He's still looking, maybe for something that you had, maybe for something his mom had, maybe for something that somebody else had. It's as if he's trying to find something that doesn't really exist. He's trying to find some sort of perfection. So with this girl, it doesn't feel like he got what he wanted from the relationship with her. So again, like for me, it feels like he does not really feel like he's in a serious relationship with her. He's I don't know, she would not put a label on it, so to speak. So to her, he might have said whatever, but this is the energy where he might be rethinking quite a few things when it comes to relationships, when it comes to connections. What is he thinking about you? His thoughts and feelings. What is he thinking about you? Still attached to you, still pissed off. Still attached to you, still pissed off, still in this energy, maybe of not willing to collaborate. It's very interesting. It's as if he wants parts of you. He wants parts of you to be present, but you know what? He misses you. There's this energy of lack. There's this energy of not having processed what happened between the two of you. So yeah, that's what I see for you, my amazing liquid sunlight. Yeah, it's a very strong worry. It keeps on coming through pretty much in every reading. He's like, am I going to be rich? Am I going to be wealthy? Am I going to be stable? Am I going to be able to afford something? It's constantly in the back of his head. It's constantly in the back of his head. The thing is, he associates his value a lot with work. So that really affects his relationships as well. So, my dears, those of you who have just joined, hi and welcome. Always a pleasure to see you. Next is my amazing Carolina. So, how are you meeting your next romantic partner? Let's see. The universe tends to surprise us. You don't go out. You work a lot. Let's see. The meeting. Unpredictable. Okay. So I have 2 7s. I almost want to say, because we have root 66 over here, we have the root 77. Honestly, my darling, it feels like there's this energy of a large collection of people. So this could be while you are in a situation. I don't know if you're driving or if you're taking the train or whatever. Anyways, it feels like it's in a collection of people. It could be a traffic jam. It could be a bus stop, a train stop, or whatever stop. And it's coming through as an energy maybe where the situation is tense, where maybe somebody, like, you're stuck in a traffic jam, or like something isn't working out over here, and your person is coming in maybe with a solution to that issue. Yeah, says maybe like take a different road. It has a lot to do with roads. It has a lot to do with strategy. And you got 777, 777. This is amazing. Maybe 37 is coming through. Yeah, as an important number. But 777, this is where, you do something. Yeah, you pull the lever like in a casino, and it goes, and everything kind of just aligns. So it's very interesting. It might actually be on the day where you might have to change your plans, where you're going somewhere, yeah? Or you might have to have a spontaneous meeting or a spontaneous trip. Okay. In that situation, you're going to be very annoyed. You're like, oh, come on. And this person's like, I got it. I got it. My amazing Lunar Moon, always a pleasure. Tak, money isn't staying, okay. Let's see what's blocking, if there's anything that is blocking. And what you can do to improve it. Let me see real quick. Oh, right, my sweetness. Let's go ahead and have a little chat. So first and foremost, they're saying that there is no question about your skills whatsoever. What I am getting is this energy of a trauma bond. Honestly, it is what it is, my darling. Because you have an opportunity to shine over here. You have an opportunity to earn more than all of the members of your family put together, more than your maybe friends, more than everything. It's a very, very deep subconscious energy where you might be maybe self-sabotaging a little bit, maybe overlooking certain things. It's it kind of feels like it has something to do with culture, it has something to do with family, it has something to do with that fear of being able to earn more. Because funny enough, I do have the 6 of Pentacles and I do have the card of the 9 of Swords. So this is that energy where you might be associating getting more money with, like, subconsciously, with being not being able to connect with somebody, being able to experience jealousy from somebody, not being able to hold on to that money. So your skills are there. It's just about that energy of being subconsciously afraid, or maybe self-sabotaging, or not finding the time, not, you know what I mean, not being able to see an opportunity to make more. So I would definitely suggest, based on what the cards are saying, looking into the energy of, first and foremost, the imposter syndrome and the trauma bond. Because here with the Magician, they're telling me that you are not good at just the one thing. You're very good when it comes to multiple things. So also another thing, they're saying that maybe additional sources of income as a starting point would be a good idea. But apart from that, yeah, they keep on saying, look, 5 of a very big fear of being poor, but at the same time, that fear of being poor, of not having enough, it sometimes stops us from taking risks. Yeah, so that's another important thing that they're saying, where it's just about realization that you're not going to be poor, you're not going to struggle, but sometimes that energy of fear keeps us in that safe place. All right, my amazing laziest bee has buzzed into our live session today. Take a seat on the prettiest flower, my darling. Let's go ahead and take a look. All right, housemate Dennis. Oh, okay. He's amazing. We're a bit drunk, but we kept it classy, as you should. How did this make him feel? All right. Oh. How did this make him feel? Or you did something good for this guy. You did something good over here. I'm going to tell you this. First and foremost, Six of Swords, this was the energy of, it hit him differently, yeah? So with the Six of Swords coming through in reverse, this is that energy of something new, but it's not like he wasn't given a compliment before. But from you, it was a little bit different for whatever reason. It just kind of, it's a mix of emotions. It made him feel uncomfortable, first and foremost. Then it made him feel like, yeah. And then it made him feel good. And then he kind of got stuck in this energy. But you did something really, really good. You nudged him in the right direction. You, I don't know if he's going to apply for some sort of promotion, or he's going to try again, or he's going to try and like collaborate or negotiate something with somebody, because that leads him to leveling up, to stepping up. You know, you added that missing speck of confidence that he needed, and oh my god, it's like it's this energy of maybe again something that has to do with work. They're telling me something that has to do with building something. You did something very special, very special. Maybe even convince him to go into something new. He did not expect it from you. That's why the Six of Swords, this is that energy where like, oh, what? In reverse, it's like, what? It's the unknown of the unknown, you know, where you're like so unfamiliar with that energy, where you don't know, do I get out of it? Do I stay in it? What does she mean? You know, like this 1,000,001 question in your mind. But you did something very good, darling, honestly. You planted a very good seed there. Very good seed. Так, my amazing trees. How are you doing, my dear? Так, your boss wants you to manage, an assistant who does not want to take the direction from me and is making my job more difficult. Will he finally decide to fire her soon? All right, let's see what's the happy haps over here. Oi, Ten of Swords, straight away, the endings, the slashity. Yes, yes, I will take out more cards, but here, the Ten of Swords, the ending of collaboration, Three of Pentacles, that came through in reverse. I think he might give her another chance, or might give her like kind of a warning first, just kind of like to let her know. But with the Six of Cups, either she's childish, either she is going through this period of needing to rebel against the world. No, there's no love over here. No love, no offer. Yeah, there's going to be either a transfer or a fire. Yeah, definitely. I like energy-wise, this person is taking your side. Your boss is taking your side. Yeah. I think he's just been trying to save maybe, or, you know, didn't really want to kind of get into this whole situation. But yeah, there's an opportunity. By the way, there might be a good opportunity coming up for you as well by the end of the year, work-wise. She seems to be competing against you. Yeah, it's a little bit, like I said, Six of Cups energy. It's more often than not, it's an immature energy, and it's very stuck in the past, because it's the card of reminiscing, of like, I know what I'm doing, or, you know, my way is better. Six of Cups people, usually it's very difficult for them to learn something new or to adapt. They're very set in their ways. But yeah, with the Ten of Swords, this is an ending. In any ways, you're not going to have to collaborate with her for a very long time. All right, my amazing Myra. Friend hit on my bro. Oh, despite our drama. Want her off, but she got defensive and trashed him. I banned the disrespect. She weaponized my venting, saying it upsets her. She teased about chasing him, willfully inserting herself just to blame me. How should I proceed with her? How should you proceed? You know what? Here, the cards again, Ten of Swords came through. Ten of Swords is when you're cutting off. Ten of Swords is when you stop communicating with this person. Ten of Swords, like Three of Cups, this is that energy of friendship. Ten of Swords, this is that energy of an ending, right? Here, funny enough, they're saying, look, you would actually be better off making space for maybe a better friend, a better person instead of her. So this does not necessarily mean that you have to completely cut her off, but they're telling me that you would actually most probably, at least for now, benefit from it because something new wants to come in, a person who is actually more empowering. Because this one, it feels like she is maybe more of a frenemy rather than a friend, because she is trying to upstage a lot of people. She has this Queen of Wands energy, but it's coming through with a negative card next to it. So she needs to be the center of attention. She needs to be like, oh, look at me, oh, putting the boobs together. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like this energy where it's trying to attract attention, being disappointed with the amount of the attention, but it's also energy leeching. So when it comes to proceeding, the decision is up to you, but the cards are kind of suggesting that there is no prospect of a real, honest, deep friendship there. So, yeah. Guys, I don't know who needs to hear this. I swear, like this is such a beautiful combination when it comes to love. Three major arcanas. And this is just talking about, you know, whatever it is that you have been trying to bring into your life, whatever it is that maybe you've been struggling with when it comes to your love life. They're telling me that there's about to be a massive breakthrough. There was a massive breakthrough recently. By the way, full moon tomorrow. Full moon, the strawberry full moon. Oh. And I think it's in Capricorn, if I'm not wrong. So a good time to let things go, but also bear in mind that a lot of people are going to be extra cranky tomorrow, extra emotional, yourself included. So just bear that in mind. Not the best time for, you know, major decisions or getting into heated arguments with people. All right, my amazing Jatolika, what's coming up next in life and career? New projects starting from next week. I'm happy for you. See, told you it's going to come. All right, from next week, how will it be? Any advice or guidance? Didn't doubt you for a second, my dear. All right, let's see. My dear, okay, so first and foremost, have you been feeling okay lately when it comes to your energy levels, when it comes to maybe things that have to do with headaches, you know, feeling the pressure, so on and so forth? There's a little bit of advice to take precautionary measures when it comes to eating well, sleeping well, not stressing yourself out, maybe taking a couple of vitamins or, you know, eating fruits and veggies. There's something they're saying that, you know what, use what you have right now to make yourself feel a little bit better, a little bit more energized, because there's this energy, you know, where you might be a little bit too tired, you know, or there might be just, you know, your immune system does need a little bit of a boost. So that's one thing. Another thing that's coming through, there's going to be some sort of call communication that you might be not dreading, but you might be a little bit anxious about. Yeah. So they're saying that this call is actually it's actually going to be quite good, because it's coming through with the beehive. So it might be a collective call of some sort. It's going to go quite well. Yeah. Hard work, being very busy. They're also saying another thing, that in the next 3 to 5 months, there's this energy of ending of isolation. So they're saying that you're going to become much more sociable, and it's something that is happening now. A new approach is going to be taken. This is beautiful. They're telling me that what has been kind of maybe dragging you down or any issues or whatever, you're going to take a different look at it. Yeah, you're going to see that it was all an optical illusion, that it was mostly fears. And it's as if you're going to go into this period where things are working out for you. Yeah, things are working out for you quite nicely. And I see that it has a lot to do with the team and also with you being able, like I said, to have your energy levels back on track. Yeah, I see that you're saying your hemoglobin level. Yeah. Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying. It just makes you feel exhausted. But in any case, they're telling me that there's a lot of achievements and recognition. So pay attention to your health, get your energy levels up. And let me see if there's anything that's coming through. You're going to be given a variety of opportunities, of skills, of people with skills. They're saying that don't worry, that you're going to be given more resources to make your project work, to make everything go smoothly than you might realize right now. Yeah, so they keep on talking about tools, they keep on talking about the resources, variety over here, and they're talking about things that have to do with working with others and being able to work with others well. At least for now, this is what they're saying. They're telling me that you might be a little bit, how do I put it? It might annoy you a little bit, that the energy of too many options and maybe indecisiveness, but go with it. Go with it. Go with the flow. Okay, my amazing Nuno. How are you doing, darling? Let's go ahead and take a look at your love life. General love. Oi, but this is good. Hold on. So I've got these two beautiful cards that came up side by side. And I have this energy maybe of transitioning, maybe something lighthearted. Maybe like a friendship with flirting, transitioning into a different form. Let's see which form it is, because I really like the king and the queen that came through over here. It might be somebody that you're already interested in, you're already connected with, but it kind of feels like it's coming up with a new energies, renewed energies, a different look at one another. Ooh, another person came through over here. Two of Cups, look. So they're definitely giving you like you being chosen. Interesting. There might be another person in the equation, whether you know it or not. But here what they're telling me is this energy of transitioning into a union, solidifying things. Good. Two of Pentacles, the devil over here. My darlings, this is what I need to tell you, my lovely Nuno. It's as if like some other person's energy is present. Yeah? Maybe something that is hidden over here. So make sure you're on the same page, because 3 is a crowd. Make sure you're on the same page. Maybe you need to have a chat. Maybe somebody from the past is trying to come back. Somebody who thought, who you thought things were over with. So I don't know if it's the girlie that you're seeing, maybe an ex comes back, or maybe your ex comes back. There's some sort of like a third party situation that could be formed. It doesn't get formed, but it's, pay attention to it. Yeah, keep your eyes open there. By the way, you too, you're going to have some sort of good chance when it comes to work. Don't miss it. A new project, a new opportunity. Don't miss it. Tak, the second question. Career general. Oh, okay. Let's go ahead and take a look at your career in more detail. Future. Oh, you're looking for a better job. Okay. Well, that came through in that deck. Let me see. Maybe I can pick up on some sort of timing or anything else. Tak, career. Yeah, again, something that you might not be seeing. Because here, what I'm getting is a big pot of gold that's waiting for you, my lovely Nuno. Yeah? Wish granted. Patience. Patience pays off. Abundance. Hope. Good luck. Let's get more details. Okay, so I'm seeing time-wise, August, September. 8 and 9 are coming through. August, September. You're going to be looking at something and wondering whether you can do it. The answer is yes. It's going to be a little bit of a challenge over here, my darling, and it might come through, like a proposition might come through from a woman, yeah? Might come through from a woman. So somebody recommends this place, somebody mentions it, it comes through as a woman. It might put you in a situation where you're like, I don't know, man, it's a risky thing, right? And you are going to take some time, you're going to wonder. It's not going to be an easy transition. And that place might be something that has to do with remoteness. Yeah, remoteness. Because again, I don't see that you're like jumping. There's this period of should I, shouldn't I? Overall, it's a good opportunity for you. It's a very good opportunity for you. But you'll be weighing all the pros and cons, because again, it might have something to do maybe with a different location. Yeah, you might even have two opportunities, my darling. 2 opportunities. It's as if your decision is going to affect somebody and you're putting them first. Just take your time to think about it. Take your time to think about it, because it could be your wishes coming true with the card like this, 9 of Cups, and this beautiful card with 9 as well. Okay. Just talking about it, for whatever reason, it gave me a little bit of a headache. So brace yourself. When it comes through, it's going to be a little bit of an anxious time. But you will pull through, absolutely. My amazing liquid sunlight. Tak, boyfriend's best friend, okay. This November, I was like, your boyfriend's wedding and what you're attending as a guest? What's happening over here? Best friend's wedding this November. And Carlos is going because he's also marrying his best friend. Sorry, I just read it as a boyfriend and like it's completely different stories. Do you see me going alone with Carlos or someone else? I don't know if I should take anyone. All right, let's see. It's like a beginning of some sort of Netflix drama, you know. They all met at a wedding. He was marrying off his best friend and she was marrying off her best friend. Let's see what's the happy house. Well, you're gonna be well prepared. I'm gonna tell you this. Like you're going to invest in you're going to be dressed in style. You might arrive in style. You know, funny enough, I'm not saying that you're coming with anybody. You might decide to just go and see what's happening. because they're not giving me any kings over here. They're just, no, it's just you and you. Maybe another friend over here. The males, no, no. I am getting some sort of Knight of Coins, but I wouldn't say that this is somebody you go with. I'm seeing that this is somebody you might see there. Not necessarily Carlos, but maybe also somebody you know, and this person is going to keep you company for like a long time. But no, I don't see any kings over there. I don't see the no. You're going to go and make Carlos regret his decision with the card of the devil. No, darling, I don't see that you're going to take anybody. Not because somebody doesn't want to go, but mostly because, I don't know, it's just going to be the way that you feel about it. If you want to shine by yourself. Mm-hmm. Так, my amazing Carolina, let's see if I can get the cards to give us a little bit of a time frame. With tarot, with oracles, timing is always tricky. Some tarot readers don't give any time frames at all. Well, you see, for you it's a little bit easier over here because you literally got two cards fly out, and two cards that both say 7. So the period, I would say up to 7 months over here, and of course the third 7. Okay, well, 777 as well. 777. Like I said, for me, it's always a magic number, especially for my shorts. But 777s, when it comes through from a deck this thick, it's a good indication that it could be up to 7 months. Up to 7 months. Maybe also something that has to do with the road. With the road, with traveling, either for you or the person that you are going to see. And I was looking at the suitcase and I was like, maybe you're going to lose your suitcase or forget it somewhere. Be like, oh my God, where did I leave my suitcase? My amazing Yelena, let's go ahead and channel your future spouse. Okay. Healing the heartbreak, toxicity, and addiction and abusive relationships. So this is that energy of needing to completely learn the lesson, pass the exam for both of you. Another thing that's coming in, this is incredible actually, this is very rare, and it just came through as somebody else, apart from you two, somebody else also needs to clear out their emotional baggage, their because it kind of feels like maybe it's some sort of relative that would, you know, like some mothers-in-law, like if they don't have a man, they feel like they're married to their son. They just can't seem to let him go. But if they have a partner, if they have like their own husband, their own man, then they're not as clingy to their son, yeah, for example. So this is where I'm getting that, you know, something else needs to happen for somebody else so that they don't meddle with your relationship. So that you don't like kind of get into unnecessary fights and so on and so forth. So that relationship works. Another thing for you, my darling, it just has to do with financial stability, which is going to accumulate over time. Oh, he's saying, look, he's coming in with the money. There's a lot of talk about money. There's a lot of talk where he's kind of saying like, let me get everything sorted out. Let me get everybody happy, myself happy, you happy. It has a lot to do with financial stability because for your husband, future husband, money is very important, because he understands its stability, its security, its peace of mind, it's the future. And he wants to express his love through also provision of that stability, security, and quite possibly, you know, gifts So here he's saying, you know what, I think of you. He keeps on imagining how life would be with you. He keeps on thinking about it. But he is more, I think, maybe, I want to say maybe more patient right now, because he kind of knows it's going to happen. He knows it's going to happen. This is why the clock card is coming through over here. But he's also healing from something that needs to be healed. Yeah. Because either you or him, you went into a narcissistic relationship over here. But look at this, soulmates, soulmates. And I don't know why I keep hearing that song, Never Gonna Let You Down. Never gonna break your heart or desert you. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna make you cry. Okay. And positive things for my next year. Birthday yesterday. Oh, happy belated birthday, darling. Happy belated birthday. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the gifts. When I sing those songs, I always feel like such a dinosaur. No. Tak, gifts. Let's see. Dinosaur. Oh, good stuff. All right. So first and foremost, let's talk about this cuteness. Let's talk about something new being born. Okay, when we're talking about the baby, it's new beginnings, it's cardinal beginnings, fresh start, rapid growth, and unlimited potential, right? So this is about the new phase, literally. Over here it says new phase. It has a lot to do with your emotions. I feel like you are going to go into a much more softer, loving, accepting, carefree, emotional state of mind. Now, my darling, I don't know if you wanted to get yourself a bike, a car, or something special over here, but you're definitely getting some sort of wish come true over here. And I feel like this is also going to be the year of experiencing the true freedom, the freedom of choice, the freedom of movement, the freedom of expression, right? So I feel like you are finding this amazing way to express yourself. And here they're telling me that they show me that you're standing in front of people and you're delivering something. You're delivering a speech, a presentation. You're like, everybody's looking at you, everybody's nodding, everybody's like, wow, that's really good, whatever it is that she's saying. So there's this energy of making your voice heard, making your opinion known, freedom of expression, maybe some sort of new hobby that's also coming through. The sword and the scales, this is about contracts, soul contracts, this energy of, I want to say a lot of sweetness when it comes to relationships, a lot of sweetness, because here what I'm getting is this beautiful energy of the pearl, right? This beautiful energy, first and foremost, of sexual fulfillment as well. So, of course, we're talking about relationships. And here with the water carrier, again, a lot of things that have to do with your emotional well-being. Everything is balanced out. New contract, new contract. You keep on telling me new contracts. Okay. Так, my amazing Joanna, Sasha, Janine, and So Young. I'll be with you in just a moment. So Young. My apologies, I probably read it wrong. I butcher so many names. Oh, all right. Let's go ahead and take a look at my fantastic Joanna. Advice, messages that are coming through. Advanced messages that are coming through for you, my darling. Oh, they're saying go for something. Look, the road is opening up. there's something that they're telling me you haven't succeeded with in the past, and maybe you kind of put something in the back burner. It could be something very little, but it's an important thing. They're telling me that there's some sort of wish or desire that you didn't fulfill. Yeah, maybe you wanted to study something or some sort of hobby or whatever. You didn't have time. You didn't have whatnot. They're saying make a decision by doing those little things, those little acts of service for yourself. Make a decision to spoil yourself, to allow yourself more, to kind of start that beautiful energy of fire within yourself. Why is it important? It is important because, my darling, you two have very strong major arcanas that came through. You might be neglecting your psychic abilities, as simple as that. You might be claircognizant, clairaudient. There's a lot in your subconscious mind that you can get access to. Yeah? And that kind of pulls you out of this energy, maybe of feeling stuck. And there's some sort of wish that's coming through that has to do with money, with a gift, with some sort of important purchase that you need to know. You have a star quality. They keep on saying something that has to do with aligning with your intuition and with the astrology. So they're saying, look at the natal chart. Maybe study it a little bit, because there's some sort of money that you could get that you might not be seeing, with some sort of talent. But you're very pretty as well, by the way. Just for you to know that there's something about beauty that you might not be seeing. Yeah, you're very, very beautiful. And they're also saying what you need to know is there was or is a person. It has a lot. This person has a lot of male energy. And this person has been trying to drag you down by telling you that maybe you're not as pretty, you're not as whatever, blah, 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 blah. But the truth is that you're coming through as the Empress. And the Empress, she is one of a kind. And the King of Pentacles over here, it's as if he sees that you're on a different level, but he tried to drag you down. So whoever that was, my darling, they're asking you to just stay comfy on your beautiful sofa and not even look in this direction. Let him do what he needs to do. Tak, my lovely Sasha. KS in a month. Okay. He stated wanting to be my trophy husband. Okay. All right. How's he gonna feel for you in a month? A trophy husband. Okay. I mean, why not? Works for some, eh? How's he going to feel? Oh, he's coming through with the romance over here. Of course, the Knight of Cups. Now, the Knight of Cups, it's a good card, but it's a very temporary card. Let me see what it comes through with. Oh my, he's so determined to win. He's so determined to win. Look, he's going to try and win you over here. The Four of Pentacles, this is about stability. You see, this person likes the stability. He doesn't like that energy of change. So he will try to keep things as they are. And every time he feels like the water is getting a little bit cooler, he puts on a little bit of hot water. With things like, let me be your trophy husband while you go out and work. Yeah. So in a month, what I'm seeing, look, the guy is interested in you, no doubt. But this is that energy of wanting to win, wanting to make himself feel that he's important. And he's going to come through with some sort of offer. And also, I think he's going to, what's the word? He's going to complain about maybe not having enough. About being very talented, very smart, but being unappreciated. Okay. And I think he will definitely want to have some sexy time together. Because the energy of the wand is here. All right. My amazing Janine and my lovely So Young. I'll be with you in just a moment, darling. Thank you for your patience. Right. My amazing Janine. Ron. Long distance. He's stressed. Tak, new job. I tried talking to him earlier to clarify his intention about us, but he left feeling unsettled. Is his heart in this relationship, and is he willing to put on the work? Let's see. Is his heart in this relationship? Right. Well, the cards are confirming that he's actually saying the truth, because right now he feels emotionally drained, physically drained. He feels like he's closing off. Everything feels like an additional mental load. When it comes to the connection, when it comes to whether his heart is in there, I want to say yes. Mostly yes, because the Ten of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, this is about the wife material. The Ten of Cups, this is something long-term, this is family, this is living together. And of course, the Chariot, this is about being in charge, and this is about moving forward, taking the next step, and taking on responsibility. So it's a good card in that aspect. Now, the Ace of Wands, this talks about his energy and maybe more proactive approach towards you. Might be coming through a little bit later on. It's there, it's definitely coming. But actually, they're saying, a period of 3 weeks up to 3 months is an important one. Might, by the way, start a new job or something. Might be going into something new. But yes, his heart is definitely in this relationship. Although for now he feels very restricted, very self-conscious, because a lot of men, they don't like their partners seeing them when they're vulnerable. They don't like it. It makes them feel uncomfortable, makes them feel bad. So don't see that this is about you, if that makes sense. Yeah, so it's not that he doesn't like you, not that he doesn't want to carry on. It's just literally he's in a very vulnerable state. My amazing So Young, how are you doing, darling? Thank you for waiting. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at your career. Let's go ahead and take at your money situation and see what's happening in the near future. Yeah? Let me take a different deck for you. So what is happening? Let me see. Так. So the situation is going to improve. So let's start from the beginning. Right. So the situation, first and foremost, is improving. Now, I don't know, there's some sort of conflict. I don't know if there's a lot of things that have to do with maybe not being able to trust somebody. There's like decisions that need to go through 3 levels. Maybe this energy of just a little bit conflict, chaotic. Let me tell you this, within the next few weeks, the situation is improving. Trust is restored over here, and something about the hierarchy that becomes more understandable. More understandable. Let me get more information over here. Then, within the next few months, success comes in. See? So within the next few weeks, the situation gets much, much better. They're telling me within the next few months, there's this energy of success, and you might need to choose a new direction, darling. Explore. So there's something where maybe you felt like it's time for some sort of change, or you felt like something needs to be done differently. Yeah. And you maybe have been telling yourself, no, 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 no. But the truth of the matter is that during this period, I feel like you're going to try something different. You're going to be offered an opportunity to try something different. Choosing a new direction does not necessarily have to mean radical change, but what they're telling me is that you might make more money, yeah, by trying out something that might not be a part of the plan. And there is also, when we're talking about your career, somebody who's going to really take a liking in you, right? Somebody who's going to separate you from the rest, yeah, single you out, but in a very positive aspect. So there is going to be an opportunity for you to kind of be number one, like, I don't know, your profile, your picture, your CV, your case. There's something about a person wanting to get more info about you, maybe more background info, maybe your perspective. Maybe there's this energy of wanting to include you as a part of some sort of team that you weren't a part of before. And they're kind of saying, okay, let's see how she does. But overall, it's very, very positive, and they're just kind of saying, give it a couple of weeks for the situation to improve. Yeah, for the situation to get a little bit better. So that's what I have for you, my amazing liquid kitty, and thank you for the compliment. The nice voice doubles the blessings. That's what I like to believe. All right. My amazing Sandra. Yelena will be with you in just a moment. Sandra, how are you doing, my darling? Great to see you. If I move, will things fall into place, or do I need to start my own business and then move? All right, let's do this the way I like to do it. And we'll take a look at the energies of both of those options, right? So if you move right now, before, they're saying yeah, 2 options, okay. All right. 2 options. So this is a good card because they're saying that either way could work. Yeah. So now I'm going to see which is the best way. So there's no right or wrong. It's just, oh, Papa. Darling, when it comes to your business, just to let you know, you're going to succeed. Like there's this energy of succession. If I'm being completely honest with you, the star is also an indication of something that has to do with distance. It has to do with a new approach, a hopefulness that emerges in a different surroundings, and you're coming through as the Queen of Wands. And this beautiful Queen of Wands, she is so much about passion, drive, power. She's about being able to communicate beautifully. Of course, this is very much about ambition. And I don't know, you're going to get into this very sexy energy. A lot of people will find you very sexy when you're in this energy of you know, the boss lady, right? So, and the 10 of Cups, oh my days. When we're talking about the family, when we're talking about relationships, it's a good indication. So this is if you go and this is about that energy of distance. This is when you go and you start your business there. Okay, if you stay, no. No, darling. Honestly, they're saying if you stay, it's a little bit of this indication of having roadblocks. It's this energy of maybe not being too energetic, maybe being, I don't know. It's just this energy of stagnation, not too much happening, and maybe a lot of, you know, that extremely aggressive soul searching when you're like criticizing yourself and you're overthinking. No, with the devil over here. I think quite possibly they're saying it's you just needed that confirmation that it's time to go. Yeah. Next, I have my amazing Yelena, and then I have my fantastic Katerina. All right, Yelena, how can I attract another? You're not vibing with the previous man. Okay. A man that is also ready now. Let's see. Let's see what the cards have to say. So I'm not going to preach over here, my darling. They're telling me that decision is up to you. But in any case, each and every relationship requires, needs that point of testing the boundaries, getting to know one another, figuring out who likes what, and so on and so forth. So you can get a different person, but if you're thinking that there's not going to be any issues with that person either, then that's not the case. Because they show me, yes, there is an opportunity. Somebody who's divorced over here, somebody who is very career oriented. Very career oriented. So this is the sort of person that's going to be very busy. This is the sort of person, I wouldn't say that he's very emotional. I'd say that he's more practical, right? Very career driven over here. And this is also a possibility. This is also a possibility that you, how do I put it? He might be married right now. That's the thing. When you meet him, he's going to be divorced, but for now it's coming up as married. It's coming up as married. So, yeah, the same thing. He comes up over here again. It's the Emperor in reverse. No, it would be nice sometimes, I think. It's like you're walking into the spiritual supermarket and you're like, okay, I want this one and this one and this one. Check out now. But unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. But there are options. There are definitely other options. But this one isn't very talkative, let me tell you this. Most probably a little bit older and very, very focused on career. But most probably very wealthy as well. All right, my amazing Katarina. And back to the question for you, my lovely Yelena, how can you attract him? With the card of the Hierophant that came through, this is an energy of visiting places that have to do with, temples, churches, museums, things that have like this history, let's put it that way, history and some sort of like doctrine, so to speak. All right, my amazing Katerina. Tak, a question about the guy I dated for a month. What caused him to pull back, and is our story over yet? Tak, advice if he reaches out. Tak, let's see what caused him to pull back. Nope. He wasn't honest with you. He wasn't honest with you. So, right, dated for a month. There's this period in psychology, and it has a lot to do with the 3 months. So for the 3 months, we have this energy of very strong chemical reactions, the hormones. And a lot of people, they tried to, during this time, they put on their best personality, their best suit. You dodged the bullet over here, my darling, because the person was not who he was saying he was, right? When it comes to money, when it comes to maybe even availability, right? Because here I keep on getting a person who came in with a false persona, a person who did not want to pretend that there's something that they were not. Also, it was about fast energy. It was about things that have to do with sex, things that have to do with fast movement, things that have to do with, like, you light a match and there's sparks and fire and then goes shoop. So it's that sort of person that does not have the consistency, the person that does not have the desire to play the long game. Also, they're telling me that there might be somebody from the past who came through. Honestly, darling, it feels like there's this energy of somebody from the past who reached out. Maybe an ex, maybe an ex-ex. A chance that he didn't want to miss. Will he reach out? And I don't see that he's actually reconnected with the ex. It was just about, like, the emotions, where he wasn't sure about the emotions. Will he reach out? Possibly, yes. What's the best the best way for you to react? Entirely up to you, but the cards are saying 10 of Swords, which is about endings. Because this is that energy of having a limited amount of emotions towards you, of an input, you know? When somebody really likes you, they're like this endless fountain. They want to give, they want to spend time with you, they want to talk to you, they want to make sure you're right. But this is like that much water. It's like, okay, I've got this one for you. So it's like breadcrumbing, but with water. But the decision is entirely up to you. Because this person, it looks like they're going to keep you in this suspended energy. So that's what I see for you, my darling. My amazing Jessica. New role for 7 weeks. Dark. Doesn't feel aligned. Okay. Is there an opportunity on the horizon? Okay. Is there an opportunity on the horizon? You're tired, darling. Tired. And this energy of weariness, exhaustion, this energy of defensiveness, protecting yourself. The answer is yes. Funny enough, it comes through in a very magical way. There is something on the horizon. Let's get more details. It's like your creative force is waking up. Trust that you're ready. Interesting. They're going to try and negotiate with you. But there is no negotiation, they're telling me. They're telling me to let you know to take action when you feel like ready, that you're ready. They're saying don't wait. Too exhausted. Too exhausted. Let me see about the time frame. They're saying, look, it's draining you more than it's doing anything good for you. Let me take a look at the time frame. They keep on giving me this card of trust. Trust the process. Within the next few months, my darling, and it has to do with helpful people. Within the next few months, so 1 to 2 months, they're giving me this energy of a good opportunity. Let's give a little bit more information. Something that's going to happen organically. Look at this, the Wheel of Fortune, where everything is aligned. By October, you're going to have a new job, most likely. September, October. What's the best way to navigate this role? It's the best way to navigate. Everything's falling. It's not about navigating this role, it's about navigating your emotions, my darling. Because with the card of the moon, they're telling me that there's this energy of exhaustion, there's this energy of taking maybe things very close to heart, hidden aggression towards you, my days. They're telling me work with your emotions. This talks about maybe withdrawing emotionally. This talks about maybe in your head already being in a different office, and as much as possible protecting your peace of mind. Yeah, so not going into any difficult or tense situations as much as possible. And just remembering that you're very, very talented, very talented. So emotionally detaching, because here with the card of the moon, I'm seeing that this job is doing a number on you. Yeah. Because it's not about your self-worth. It's about this place that just doesn't... It's as if they're saying, you know, within this time frame, you would have acquired whatever knowledge and whatever contacts you need to. And it is going to get a little bit better. Yeah. Next week and next couple of weeks, it's going to get a little bit lighter. But right now, it's just too emotionally heavy. Tak, my amazing Carolina. Let's see if I can get any additional information, but this is what the cards are saying. It has to do with roads. It has to do with a change of direction. My darling, the same card came through for you. What do you want me to say? I don't know. The same card. The direction of change. The direction change options. Yeah, multiple choices. And here is your person who's coming in. Alternative. So this is by taking a different route or having to go to a place, like I said, that is accumulated, like there are a lot of people, and it has to do with roads, it has to do with different directions. So it can be, like I said, train stations, it can be maybe an airport if you go somewhere, it can be a place where there's a lot of congestion, you know. The same thing, maybe you're going to... Hold on. So if you're going to get you're going to get something, yeah, maybe some sort of resources that you need. You might even be going to a different shop that you usually go to. But they keep on giving me a place that has roads, that has bikes, that has cars. Baggage as well. No, trust me, people meet each other in traffic jams and supermarkets and all of these things. So The same card came through. Union of the opposites. Interesting. Also, as a little bit of a hint, it's coming through as the energy maybe of having a lot of black and white, or colors that are contrasting with one another. All right, my darlings, let me know if there are any more questions for me today. If not, I'm going to bid you farewell up until next Sunday. Wednesday, there is not going to be any live session because I'm traveling back home, finally. So the next live session is going to be on Sunday. My lovely Jessica, yes, absolutely. You can, my darling. And the amazing moon tomorrow. The strawberry full moon, guys. So it's an amazing time to do some sort of letting go ritual. Full moon are fantastic for releasing rituals. New moons are best for manifesting something new. We'll see if the strawberry full moon is actually going to be pink this year. Let's do a little bit of a general read. When it comes to well, look at this. Beautiful. Letting go. Letting go. So for quite a few of you, my darlings, this full moon, again, is going to bring up a lot of unresolved issues. It is going to be an emotional time, yeah. But it will also help you taking a risk by helping you that you're very exhausted with some sort of coping mechanism. You're very exhausted maybe with a particular pattern of doing something. And they're telling me that this is going to be a little bit of a kickstart for you when it comes to taking a little bit of a gamble, taking a little bit of a risk, kind of trying something, even if it's not like walking into something with your both feet, maybe just with the one foot, just to see, just to try, just like with one eye, see what's there. Yeah, and I feel a lot of you might feel like you want to try out something slightly different, a new hobby, a new sort of coffee, a new style for yourselves, different scent, different colors. And I feel like for a lot of you, there's this thing that has to do with luck, yeah, that's going to be coming activated. So if you felt like you've been unlucky for a very long time, and that was breaking your heart over and over again, I feel like there's this energy of luck that's coming, where a lot of things are going to work out for you without you having to put even a lot of effort, you know? Might feel like a miracle. Like, oh, I didn't even have to try. All right, my amazing Jessica. Your ex surprised you this week. Dark. Let's see where his energy is at. Will he take action? Where's his energy now that he went home? I want to say thinking it over. Thinking it over. It's interesting. The card of the Temperance, this is about processing it. This is not necessarily a card of decisions or final decisions. This is the card of what ifs. This is the card of like, what if we do it like this? What if we do it like that? There's this energy, again, maybe of thinking about the transition of being free into going into a couple, going into this energy of just the two of you. Missing you. There's definitely an indication that there's like, missing you with the Three of Swords, the Five of Cups. I think he might also be overthinking certain things that he said. Was it the right decision or was it not the right decision? Let me see how he feels towards you. He's waiting for your decision. I think he's waiting for your feedback. Because here he definitely wants this story to continue, wants this relationship to continue, wants you to feel comfortable with the process. And this is not to get your hopes up, because maybe I'm seeing a little bit of lack of energy, lack of kind of slows down, So I think now that he left, things might slow down a little bit. But then they pick back up. So I'm going to tell you this, not to get your hopes up, but there is hope with the card of the Judgment. There is definitely hope for this to be a good relationship. Most likely he's going to invest maybe in things that have to do with trips, in things that have to do with gifts, in things that have to do with looking at the good things that happened between you. But there's still a lot of unresolved things, by the way, between the two of you. And if you resolve them, then this relationship does have potential. It's like an emotional splinter. And it needs a little bit of time and effort to be taken out. So that's what I see for you, my lovely Jessica. All right, my darlings. I want to thank you all so much for being here, for your questions, for your energy, for your support. I want to wish you a fantastic morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you might find yourselves. Remember that if you're up for a personal reading, all you have to do is send me an email. The email's in the description box below all of my readings. Patreon is always waiting for you. I've just posted a new video that's a little bit of a one-on-one chat with your spiritual team. And yeah, take care of your fantastic selves, guys. Bye.